Hello and welcome. My name's Joanne, and today we're going to target our legs, specifically the outer part of the leg here. So in one of my previous videos I worked the inside of the thighs, and today we're going to warm up first and then we're going to work this outside area of the legs and here into the back, into the piriformis muscle as well. We're going to start lying on the mat. So take yourself down and just relax. Now get yourself comfortable. So this sacroiliac area here, just on each side of your spine, is that little sort of butterfly area that your body rests on when you're lying flat. Bring your knees up, all right, and then just take your feet wider than your hips and just allow your knees to rest in together. Push your elbows into the mat. Lift just your back and just lengthen your spine along the mat. Then lift your head and lengthen again the spine at the back of your neck. So your spine should be following its natural line, but in a nice lengthened position. Okay, now just let your shoulders relax. Place your hands on your stomach. Close your eyes and breathe. Let your whole body relax into the mat. We'll take our 3 breaths. Take your first breath deep into your belly. And release slowly. Take your second breath deep into your belly. Then bring it into your rib cage, into your lower lungs. And relax. You should feel your stomach return to the floor underneath your hands. Deep breath into the belly. Into the chest. Fill up right into the upper chest. Relax your shoulders. Slowly release. Allow your breathing to come back to normal. And always focus in yoga on bringing your breath right down into the bottom of your lungs. So your breaths are long and deep into your lungs. Not huge breaths. You don't need to expand your rib cage on every breath, but try to bring it right down into the bottom of your lungs. Okay. Open your eyes. Just walk your feet in together. And just bring one knee into your chest. Hold it. Lengthen out the other leg. It doesn't matter which leg you start on. I will always work both sides of the body each time we do any position. So just gently hold that breath. Okay. Now take a deep breath in. As you do that, just release your grip. And then as you exhale, bring the knee back in towards your chest. Let's repeat. Inhale. And release and squeeze it in. Inhale. And release and squeeze. Okay, now bring a little bit of tension into your lower abdominals. Slide the other foot in until you can put the sole of your foot onto the floor. Okay, then push the sole of your foot onto the floor so that you're supporting your stomach, your back, and your core, and lower this leg down. Now bring the other knee into your chest. Take hold of it. You can either hold it here on the top, or if you prefer, you can hold it underneath the knee. So you do what feels right for you. Stretch out the other leg. Okay. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, squeeze that leg into your chest. Inhale, release. Squeeze it in. Inhale, release. Squeeze it in. Now bring some tension into your abdominals, lift that lower leg in, place the sole of your foot down on the floor and lower this leg down to the floor. Bring both knees in together, okay. Bring that first knee into your chest and then lengthen it up to the sky, okay. It doesn't need to point straight up, you might find that it's here. You can take hold of it if you want to. Now we're going to just get some movement going in the ankles, so we're going to stretch the toe, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale, flex. Inhale. Exhale, flex. Okay, just release the leg, so as in just relax the leg rather than straighten it out, and just rotate the ankle. All right, so just circle it one way and then bring it back the other way. You have a little bit of tension in your abdominals here, supporting that leg reaching up to the sky. Okay, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that knee back into the chest. Lower it down. Bring the other leg in and point it up to the ceiling. Okay, so you're going to feel a little stretch along the hamstring there. Varies from person to person. I'm going to inhale and point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just relax the leg and then rotate your ankle. And rotate it the other way. You might hear some cracking in the ankle if you haven't moved much today. Take a deep breath in. Bring it back into your chest. Both knees into your chest and give them a squeeze in. Lower them down. Okay, now we're just going to lift one leg in, cross it over the other leg, and just as if you're just crossing the legs, as if you're in that seated position. All right, lift up the toe and then bring both legs in. Take hold of the knee, hold it there, take a breath. You'll feel a gentle stretch coming down into this hip. Keep breathing. Inhale. Lovely. Tense your abdominals. Bring your hands down by your sides to support you. Lower the legs down. Okay. Uncross the legs. Other side. Cross the leg over. Bring the knee in for a little squeeze first. Then cross the leg over. Okay. Support yourself with your hands. Squeeze your abdominals. Bring your knees in. Just take hold of the knee and breathe. So again, a gentle stretch down the outside of that thigh. Okay, hands down. Squeeze those core muscles, lower the legs back down to the floor. Okay, now we're going to come up to a seated position. So you can do this in one of two ways. Either roll up or roll over onto your side and push yourself up, or bring your knees in and swing yourself up. Okay, come around to the front. All right, so bring the knees in. Okay, take hold of one foot and bring it right underneath the hip here. Okay, so you're aiming to have this knee right in the middle of your body, facing forwards. All right, now bring the other leg in. So at the moment I have it here. Now you might find that that's quite easy for you. If you find it easy, take it across. Okay, so you're aiming for this heel to be touching this hip, but really you want this bone here on the mat. Okay, so it's touching the mat. Now take hold of your shin. So whichever position you're in, take hold of the shin. Okay, inhale. Squeeze those abdominals and lengthen up through your spine. Okay, so you're sitting tall. All right. Now, opposite hand to the knee that you have here, you're going to wrap that arm around that knee. Okay, and then twist yourself towards it. So open out this back shoulder, pop your fingertips on the floor behind you, squeeze your core and just gently pull the knee towards you. Okay, now you're not leaning on your fingers behind you. Hold yourself straight with your core. You've got a stretch coming here. It's a little bit more intense than the first time we stretched it. So just you feel what feels right for you, okay? You know how it feels, so only take it as far as is comfortable for you, okay? All right, we can work the neck a little here by taking a breath and turning the head over the back shoulder. Okay, take another breath. Bring the head to the front. Release the arms, sit up tall and release the legs. Okay, bring that knee out, take the other one through. All right, so again, you want to make sure that your body is straight. So both hips on the floor. Obviously this hip is supporting you, but this hip should be touching the mat, all right? The heel is just touching underneath. Bring this leg in, sit up tall, all right? If you want more, take it across, all right? So again, just brushing the floor on that side, lift up tall, support your torso with your core. Okay, lean forward a little, take that arm around, open the other arm to the back, open out that shoulder. Okay, so push from your fingers, so you're pushing your spine and extending through the top of your back and into your neck. Okay, we're going to take a breath. Turn your head over the back shoulder. Okay, so you should just feel a gentle stretch. Inhale and bring it back. Release this back shoulder, unhook the leg. If you find that this knee is hurting you, then try doing this with that leg straight. So you can take your leg over across and then keep that leg out straight. You can do that on both sides. So if your knees hurt you, then that's the preferred position for you. Okay, we're going to take it into cross legs now. So bring one foot under and the other foot across. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, bring your fingertips behind you, open out your shoulders and breathe. Okay, lean back, change sides. Again, fingertips behind you, open out your chest and your shoulders, squeeze your abdominals and breathe. And bring the hands in. Okay, let's take it back to the first position. Now you can do the same again, or bring this lower foot onto the top of the other. Okay, so this is half lotus. Sit up tall, push through your fingers, lengthen through your back, squeeze your abdominals. We won't stay here for very long. It's just a gentle introduction. Okay, lean back. Again, unwrap the legs, bring this lower one right underneath, and then choose either cross-legged or bring this onto the top into your half lotus. Okay, now you might find, as I do, my ankles are rather bony, and this is rather uncomfortable on my lower ankles. So, little tip, roll in the mat, give yourself some padding, Then you can cross that foot under, bring this one on top. It's a lot more comfortable on your ankle. Okay. Release. Unhook the legs. I do find as I get older that getting out of yoga positions is much harder than actually getting into them. Now we're going to do this work on the piriformis for you. So twist yourself around, lower yourself back down to where we started. Now we're going to cross the legs, this time in what I call the man's position. So you take that leg across, okay, so that the ankle is on the knee. All right, now again, push your elbows in, lift up that spine, lengthen so your spine is nice and long. All right, now place your hands down, squeeze your core a little, bring this foot closer to that hip. Okay, so the lower foot comes closer to the hip. All right, take a breath. Lift the head, squeeze the core, reach through, take hold of this leg. And then lower your head and your shoulders back down. Keep your chin tucked in so it's nice and safe for your neck, and you're going to feel a more intense stretch on that outer thigh. And just hold it and breathe for as long as is comfortable for you. If it's too intense, just release a little and you'll find that it eases off. So work again. You can feel how it works. You should feel the stretch, but it should never hurt you. Okay. Okay, so to get out of it nice and safely, squeeze those core muscles, lower the legs down. Okay, release right down into the heel, uncross the leg. Let's go to the other side. Cross the leg over again, so ankle to the knee. Okay, lengthen through your spine. Take a breath. Lift your head, tuck your chin in, squeeze your core, bring the leg up, take hold and lower your head and shoulders back down to the mat. Okay. You might find that one side is easier than the other. That is very, very common, to be honest. So on me, the other side was quite tight. This side, I can barely feel anything in this position. Now that doesn't mean I should take it any further. Let's be real, you only need as much flexibility as you need to keep your body mobile. Although yoga has a long-standing tradition of being performed by super flexible people, most of us really don't need that kind of flexibility in real life. But what we do need is strength. So strength and flexibility together is what I always aim for. Just being flexible isn't enough. Okay. Okay, squeeze those core muscles and then slowly release that leg down. Okay, uncross the legs. Give yourself a stretch through the torso. Take a deep breath in. Okay, hold on to your elbows, still keep that core engaged, then relax through the core and just open out your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, and we'll end in butterfly. Okay, so just close your eyes and relax. Deep, long breaths into the bottom of your lungs. And just let that area that we've worked completely relax. If you find this is too intense on your inner thigh, just take your legs a little bit further away. Let's take our breaths. Take a deep breath into the belly. And release. Second breath into the belly. Expand it into the chest and release. Third breath into the belly. Expand it into the chest. Take it right into your upper chest. Stretch your arms ahead. And open your arms out as you release your breath. Just place your hands just onto your hip bones and stay in this position for as long as you would like to meditate. I will do a separate meditation video as soon as I can. Fortunately, my camera only records for 25 minutes, so there's a limit on what I can do in these videos. Okay, when you come out of this position, to come out safely, squeeze your core, place your hands down, bring your knees in together. Roll over onto your side. Take a moment, always take a moment on your side, just allow everything in your body to settle and then push yourself up. Thank you for joining me.